Can you see yourself? So this morning they're having, oh my goodness, you show off. So this morning they're having some strips of mango, which they can hold themselves now. What you got? What you got? Have you got mango? So I just chop up the blueberries into halves and they can pick those up really easily. And then they're just going to have half a banana each as well. So they're having lots of fruit for breakfast. Oh my goodness. And I try to vary their diet in the morning as much as I can. So like one day they'll have Weetabix, cheeky jumps, then they'll have maybe some Cheerios, and they'll have some porridge, or they'll have some fruit, or natural yogurt with fruit mixed in, and other days they'll have just fruit, and maybe some Cheerios dry on their high chair because they love. So they're just helping themselves. Come on then. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Then I'll use Johnson's Gentle All Over Baby Wipes because they're good for faces. It says here, just to give them a wipe over. So they're quite happy most of the time. So their face is quickly wiped in their high chair and their hands. Well, Scarlett doesn't really mind, but dear always complains, you don't mind having your hands wiped, do you? And their face are wiped, and then I'll go down onto the floor and I'll wipe up any mess that's on the floor with a wet wipe or a tissue. Okay, so this morning they're having some dried Cheerios on their tray because it helps them with their little pincer grip. Do you like? And they seem to be loving those, and Scarlett can see the camera. Where's the camera? She loves the camera. Don't. What is it? What you got, Scarlett? What you got, eh? I like to give them something that they can hold and pick up themselves, just so it gives them me time to get them something else ready. So I like to wash their hands first. So I keep a little flannel here. That's ready for washing their hands with, and then they've got a little towel in the box here. So I've got a little box of toys and wet wipes and little towels and extra flannels and things, just so they're all close to hand. And it's just easy. I can just grab some soap from my sink and then take it over to them and wash their hands quickly, and then wipe it down with the flannel. And then what I'm going to do after they've had their Cheerios, I've got some natural yogurt here, so BioLife natural yogurt, because they have had colds and I think this might help bring their immune system up a little bit. And then I'm just going to squeeze into, there's some Ella's Kitchen smoothie fruit. This is 100% organic. This is not sponsored in any way at all. I've only started buying these about a month ago, and they love these because they can suck them straight from the pouch, and they're small enough for them to hold as well. So I like to take these out in my baby bag because it's a nice little snack for them and it's really healthy. This just adds a bit of flavour to the yogurt, but they will eat the yogurt plain as well. And this is the easiest way that I've found to feed them. So I have 2 spoons and then I feed first Scarlett. Yay, Scarlett! So they're having their natural yogurt. Come here. And then I feed Thea. And then I feed Scarlett. And it's just such an easy way to feed them. Come on then. Good girl. Sometimes I grab a chair and sit in front of them and feed them. But most of the time I'm stood up like this and they take it really well. Don't you? Say, I got apricots. I got apricots and I can eat them myself. Yes. What you got? What you got? Oh, yes, it's big. Yes, apricots. Yum yum. I got apricots. Is that nice? Is it? Is that nice? Eh? Oh, say I got strawberries. I got strawberries today. So while their porridge is cooling down, they've just got a few chopped up strawberries, and I chopped them really small so they can hold them. And you can pick them up yourself with your pincer grip, can't you? Yeah, and they can feed themselves, so this just keeps them happy while their porridge is cooling down. And then I've made them some ready breakfast, and then I've just mixed in some of this apple and mango puree. I just buy all different types of purees, doesn't matter from which company, so nothing is sponsored in this video, by the way. And they do enjoy feeding themselves, so they get into a right mess, but I just let them carry on because I think it makes them more confident eaters. Are you enjoying that, Scarlett? Okay, at the moment they are having some chopped up blueberries. Yeah, and I've quartered them, made them really small because I'm so worried about them choking. Be prepared for lots of mess with finger foods. As you can see, she's bugging. Look at the stains on you. Her hand, she likes to squidge her food in between her fingers and paint her high chair. Scarlett is constantly dropping her food. You've just dropped it, haven't you? Where is it? Look, see, dropped her food. So she always gets bits of food on the side of her chair as well, on the floor, all over her high chair. She likes to paint her high chair with her hands, don't you? Hey? And I just keep wet wipes to hand, so I've got 2 packets of wet wipes underneath the high chair. And I've also got a tissue because and I also keep a tissue to hand because I'm constantly passing them food, because they either want me to feed them or they can't hold it or they drop it and complain. So my hands, well, I'm constantly wiping them as well. So keep tissues to hand, yes, but be very prepared for it to be messy. The babies this age love to explore different textures. As you can see, she's just like squidging the food into between her hands. I believe that this promotes good eating habits. Yes. What you got? Mango. You love this camera, don't you? She's just had some avocado, and I've cut it into really tiny strips so she could hold it in her hand. It was sort of slipping out of her hand a bit, but she managed to hold it for a little while. She doesn't really like avocado, so she only had like one little strip, didn't you? Yes. But it's all over your face, isn't it? And Thea likes avocado, don't you? Yeah. Thea like avocado with my little TVs. Here's my face, I haven't got any makeup on. So I'm just going to give them some Weetabix, and I give them half a Weetabix each. And they really like their Weetabix. A lot of the time I mash up some banana in it as well, and they really like that. But I haven't got a banana today, so I'm not going to do that today. As soon as she sees her food, she wants to grab it, don't you? Yes. At the moment, she can see her Weetabix, so she's growling at me. You love your Weetabix, don't you? You're growling at me. So this morning they had porridge with chopped up blueberries. I fed the porridge to them separately, and then they had their chopped up blueberries, which I quartered, and they've had them on their high chair tray straight. They're having chopped up toast, which I've cut into tiny little squares, and they do manage this really well. Do you want some toast? Where's your toast? You've eaten lots of toast, haven't you? Yeah. They like it so much that they can feed themselves. And they just suck on the bread to make it soft, so it is really manageable for them. Be good, Jess.